Hi friends, my name is Rebecca Hollister. I'm a candidate for Leavenworth City Commission, and today I want to talk to you about one of my priorities, affordable housing. I have recently been going door to door in all areas of Leavenworth, and I'm hearing more and more that people are concerned about being able to stay in their homes for the long term, and that's a huge problem. Housing should be accessible and affordable at all stages of life. Renters. Did you know that nearly half of all Leavenworth residents are renting their home? And I am one of them. I can actually show you my favorite landlord special in our rental home, which is this bug that is now immortalized in our closet door. Rentals remaining safe and affordable is actually good for both residents and landlords. For example, a property near me is up for rent. It's been vacant for months because the rent is $1,600 and nobody can pay that. The landlord's not making any money off an empty property. We also need to continue to fund our tenant issue resolution program. This is a program with the City of Leavenworth that allows residents of rentals to contact kind of a mediator so that they can help solve problems that landlords may not solve or may not solve as quickly as the residents would like. For some people, renting isn't just the first stage of buying a house. It is what they want to do for the rest of their lives, and they should be able to rent a nice and safe home as long as they want to. Now for me, someday I would like to own my first home, and there are different ways that we can make that more affordable as well. The city does offer grants that we could better publicize, but also lately people are talking about something called RHID. RHID stands for Reinvestment Housing Incentive District. RHID basically incentivizes developers to build on a particular plot of land that's empty, because if the land only accrues basically $100 worth of property tax, but when it's developed it'll accrue $5,000, the developer gets to keep $4,900 for the terms vary. It can be up to 25 years, but a lot of RHIDs are actually less than that, so they can be approved on an individual basis. There's a lot more to RHID, but basically it's one of the tools in our toolbox available to us. It's not always the right thing to do in certain situations, so it's on a very case-by-case basis, and the city, county, and school board of that area have to all be on board for it to take place. What I hear most often is for people who have been in their home for a long time, they're worried they're going to be taxed out of their house. Property taxes have gone up like crazy lately. In fact, the county and city both just approved a property tax increase. It's very hard to avoid property taxes in general, but these increases could be mitigated if we focused on economic development to widen our tax base, bringing more businesses into Leavenworth, maybe taking advantage of developing more housing so that the burden is not shared so greatly on individuals, but rather we have a wider foundation for property tax. Finally, seniors need independent living options. They need places where they can feel community, whether that's still in their own home and being supported by programs like Meals on Wheels, which the Council on Aging does a great job with, or moving to a retirement community or a care home. However people want to live in Leavenworth, whether it's through their own house, an apartment, we need to make sure that it is affordable and accessible for everybody. If you have questions or comments about affordable housing, please let me know, and I hope this was somewhat informative. Make sure, as always, to vote on November 4th. And hey, I've been going door to door a lot lately, so if you see me around your neighborhood or you want me to visit, please tell me, and say hi if you see me. Thanks, friends, and stay safe.